one, and especially in the area of antimicrobial resistance. Last year, the World Health Organization raised the alert that this is on the increase worldwide. Now, some of the issues around this or factors contributing to drug resistance is underdosing and overdosing of medicines. Now, some pharmacists have been accused of prescribing medicines in what has been called some mini clinics in their outfits. This, some people say, is also part of the issues that fuel this drug resistance. Let's talk about this. How do you think this can be addressed, especially coming from the pharmacist angle?
In the health sector, we have a defined rule. The doctor prescribes, the pharmacy dispenses. But you now find out that there's a lot of confusion in the system. You have dispensing doctors and prescribing pharmacists. This issue needs to be looked into. But however, the major source of resistance to antimicrobials is, you look at the underdosing coming from non-professionals. It's unfortunate that most of these antibiotics you can just buy them almost anywhere over the counter and all whatnot. This is a very big challenge which we are trying to tackle from the Pharmacy Council of Nigeria in terms of getting these stakeholders together, letting us to understand and appreciate what it is, and therefore being able to track products. We believe that the distribution channel of drugs in Nigeria is still chaotic. Our government is doing all it can to ensure that this thing is put to rest. Not all the distribution channels are properly regulated. You will still continuously and continually get these products in the hands of those who are not supposed to have them. Because if you go down the distribution chain, you'll find out that most especially in this patent medicine vendors license holder, you see a lot of them doing what they are not supposed to do. You see them doing what you call cocktail. Cocktail in the sense that somebody will just come to them and feel a headache. They'll start to mix the yellow capsules, green capsules, blue capsules, a cocktail of products and give to them. And that is one of the basis of drug resistance. Because if you take an antibiotic and you don't take it completely, the microorganism will develop, the next generation of the microbes will develop resistance. So in actual fact, it's a collective responsibility. Whether they go to the prescriber and the dispenser, both the doctor, the pharmacist, the manufacturers, everybody need to sit up. We need to come to the center table to talk. Because of this chaotic situation, everybody is doing everybody's job.
So how are you regulating that as PCN?
That is what I'm saying. Now that I've just come on board, I've set up machineries. Not until we sit down to say, come, let's talk. It's the patient that brings us together. Can we just talk and define our roles? And let's see how we play this role. So that the lady or the young man that walks into the hospital to get well can go back home well.
Without urgent coordinated action by many stakeholders, the world is headed for a post-antibiotic era. This is according to the World Health Organization. Although resistance is occurring across many different infectious agents, a 2014 report by the WHO focused on antibiotic resistance in 7 different bacteria responsible for serious diseases such as bloodstream infections and diarrhea, among others. Learn 1 or 2 things on how you can join in the global efforts to curb drug resistance. Safe medicine use is a fundamental component of modern medicine. However, overdose and underdose of medicines are major factors that promote drug resistance and treatment failure. The World Health Organization's first global report on antimicrobial surveillance, published in 2014, shows that antibiotics resistance to the treatment of urinary tract infections, Gonorrhea and intestinal bacteria such as pneumonia have spread to all regions of the world.
Almost everybody is guilty because they think they know much on the knowledge of drugs. They can just go and be taking various forms of antibacterial, antimicrobial agents, not knowing that they are damaging the effect of that drug. A case that is treatable by a particular antimicrobial before, but now the particular patient has been exposed to that particular drug for too many times. Maybe from the fault could be from a prescriber or through self-medication from the patient. So when the patient now actually needs the drug may not be effective again. There result in therapeutic failure.
What has caused this would include factors like drug counterfeiting, or if a product that's supposed to be about 500 milligram or 1 gram is packaged to contain 125 milligram or no active ingredient, you're going to create problems for people who are used to consuming such products. People have almost unrestricted access to medicines. This is a major problem. There are people who still walk into drugstores, especially PT medicine shops, to ask for red and yellow capsule. And they buy such products and administer on open wounds on the surface of the skin. People walk into those places and ask for 4 capsules, 2 capsules of this category of very sensitive medicines. So once you begin to indulge in the perennial use of antibiotics when there is no basis to use them, then you're inviting trouble.
This trouble comes in form of people becoming sick for a longer period and increase in mortality risks.
It means you will just administer products when people come down with infections and there will be no therapeutic efficacy. So people will die. So it's a very, very serious problem. And I think public health experts, care providers, government, everybody should take this very seriously.
Another drug resistance issue brewing is reported cases of resistance to artemisinin-based combination therapy, ACTs, which were introduced in 2005 as first-line treatments of uncomplicated malaria. According to the WHO, as of February 2015, artemisinin resistance has been confirmed in 5 countries: Cambodia, the Lao People's Democratic Republic, Myanmar, Thailand, and Vietnam.
What we do is to try and see and monitor, the likely resistance. So we got Sentinel sites as an institute to monitor this and carry out our research to ensure that we detect early any cases of or likely cases of resistance. At the moment, we've not established any significant resistance yet.
Regulating and promoting appropriate use of medicine is equally crucial for the government at all levels. Other important actions for everyone to take include preventing infections from happening in the first place through better hygiene, access to clean water, infection control in healthcare facilities, and vaccination to reduce the need for medicines. Also, using medicines only when prescribed by a doctor and completing the full prescription, even if the patient feels better, are ways to reduce drug resistance, which is a major threat to public health. Thank you for staying with us on Channels Television and, of course, on Health News. I am Yomi Otaigbe.